Hello everyone and welcome back to Banished. I let this play on a little bit in the interim, between videos I mean. I have let this build to 158 of its total. So when we need it, we can just tell the builder to build it up and we'll be fine. I don't know if you remember, but we thought we had someone disappear on us, Ludwig. And I found him. He's living right here, Ludwig. He's now 16 and a student. He got his own house. Sort of. Kendon moved in with him. So, we'll just have to see how that goes. Oh, looks like we have another laborer. Good. I like having more laborers. Means I can go out here and collect this stone that I've been wanting to collect. We have tons of iron, but not much stone. Which is a problem. But we're working on it. Yep, that's that. We are... we have a 4, 8, 12, 13, 10. So we currently have 7 students. We have 40 members in our church, 24 adults, 7 students, obviously, and 9 children. It looks like we're doing alright. Doing okay, I would say. Indeed. Oh, 3 laborers, even better. That's great. Working on the stone out here. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell them to collect all... I'm just going to tell them to collect all of this because eventually we're going to want to have this be a worked zone. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about the iron just yet. You can see some iron right here. It looks like they got a lovely path. They can drop it off right here. It's no big deal. Well, yes, let's go ahead. Well, that's at max. What do we want to do? Our food is fine. Our housing is all messed up. It'll probably take a few generations to get that fixed, unfortunately. What type of house do we want here? What kind? Nice little tower. Corner. I put a tower house here. Ooh. Alright, let that build. Oh my goodness, we're up to 6 laborers. Excellent. Let's get our foresters back and our fishermen. Basically, anywhere that has a job that needs to be completely filled to what it was before. Builders was 2, so maybe a second vendor? Nah, they're keeping in just fine. Yeah, I don't think we'll be too bad about that. So they're building this house. And keep track of that. Honestly, What's the likelihood that the next tornado will take the same path that it took before? I mean, that would just be ridiculous. We'll see. I didn't turn off disasters. I'm not quite sure if I can at this point, but maybe. I don't know. Bridge was born. Yes! An actual couple moved in. Sweet. The cleric. Oh, now it's a forester and a tailor. Well, that changed rapidly. I could squeeze a house in here, I suppose. Corner house, maybe? I like this house. Because we're gonna need, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's one here. Right. Yeah, I don't want to really build into the working area. So build this house over here. So we'll let that build. Oh, another old age death. Wow. Most of the original people are almost gone. Amaran, one of the originals. Neva. Vestal. Let's check out this stone. It looks like they collected it all. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and just clear out the iron. Just like so. Yeah, that should be good. And then once we build this, it'll be no trouble at all. Can we get another family in there? Yes! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 12, 13. 17. 18, 19. I might need to build a bridge over here, maybe. Though I doubt we can get into here, so maybe not, maybe not. Because you don't want to... Like, if I built a bridge within this yellow circle, it would eat up part of its ability to work. Because it can't work through a bridge. Okay. Can't quite work down here yet. Alright. Maybe we can actually get this hospital in now. The hospital is extremely important if you're going to be taking nomads into your city. Nomads almost always bring some sort of disease with them, as what I've seen. So, gotta have this. And I think this will be a nice spot right there. Watch that get built. And you know what? Let's do it. Our lovely town hall, we are gonna build. Look at this. All their fruits and vegetables, obviously they're covered in stuff, but you know. Little huts for storage. This game looks pretty nice even for how old it is. Considering, oh my goodness, what's... Alright, so here, put this to the side, is our town hall. Isn't it lovely? Yeah. I mean, we can't really decorate it, but here's what the town hall does. It gives us an overview of our assigned jobs, how many homes we have, how many families, how many citizens, how many adults, children, how many people have clothing. Important. We go into this tab and it tells us what our production is. And we can up the limits if we need to. The limit of stone is 200. No, thank you. We will have that at 500, please. Clothing, we can have a 200 just to make sure. Make that. Textiles, I want that increased to 500 also. And then this tells us what we have in all of our inventories across the entire map. Here's a little graph of our population for the, let's say, last 25 years. Gee, I wonder where the tornado hit us. When? Just bleh. Bleh. That's probably what's gonna happen. Hopefully not. No nomads yet. And we have no trade items, so we are just fine. No one needs to work the city hall, surprisingly. Little weird, but you know, it's what it is. Yeah, we'll get a doctor in the hospital. Is that a hospital? Yes, hospital. We finally have a hospital. Now, do we have any children who need their own home? There's a male. Another male. I'm not sure what this is doing. Ludwig. Yes, we do actually need another house. What is this? Firewood. I want a lot of firewood. And I might... Do I want to start building back out that way, or... Or maybe there's another job I could have them do. I mean, I could finally get a trader. Then we could start farming. We can make beer and... Or we can start a mine. Well, you all have convinced me. I think it's time for a trader. Now, I just need a place that I can put it that it's not going to be particularly in the way. Like, I don't want it to eat up. Right there actually looks pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna just leave that right there. And we'll have a trader soon. Which means we'll probably want another house for the trader. Maybe put it... Doing it this way? That way. We'll let this house have a... they can still commute. Put it over here. Now, I will have to explain how the trader works once it's built. Because I need visuals, let's say, since you can't see my hands. 76%. Look at all this wood. Wood for days. I think perhaps we can get another builder just to speed things up a little bit. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I'll have to move this over to here. Maybe. There we go. Alright, let's get ourselves a trader. No, that was not the right one. There we go. Okay, so, traders. You put in people to work the trade post. What they do is they go and gather the things that you want to put in here to trade. We can trade any of these things. Probably the best thing for us to trade is firewood. Right here. Firewood, if we do... I believe firewood is worth 4 a piece. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to store 500. There we go. The next thing we might want to store is, let's store some logs. Nah. We will go with firewood for now. Yep. So, firewood is worth a trade value of 4. So we do need something in here that is a trade value of, let's say, 1. So let's go ahead and put in like 200 logs. That should be good. Okay, so logs are worth 2. Not quite 1, but so currently we have 2,000 in firewood for potential trade and 400 in logs. We could potentially put fish in here too. I think we'll put 100 fish. And those are worth 1. There we go. Oh, fish are pretty easy to get. And speaking of pretty easy to get, we are going to go ahead and tell this one to work. And we are going to gather 4 more fishmen. Okay, I like that. Indeed. It's looking pretty good. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. I'm gonna tell these to rebuild, but I'm gonna tell them to stop before they actually do build, because I don't want people living here. Not yet. So I'm just going to tell that to pause. I want to pause. I'll move the materials out and you will pause that one. Pause that one. That one. And then pause that one. There we go. Then we can just tell them to build when we need to. Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? That doesn't make sense. We should not work that one. We should work this one so we actually get some more fish. These two would be the ones who are fighting each other for the amount of fish. Which we don't want to do. It's not a good thing. It's just not. It's very bad. Don't want to do it. It's very bad. I think we could get away with some houses in this row. Because we do need some more houses for these people. Because we had, what's it, 10, 12, 14, 16 right now. And it's 13, that's 7, yeah. Anyway. It's going pretty well. We unfortunately do not have any sort of decorative items. We got the creek there. If I'm not mistaken, there is a well right in there. Let's go ahead and we are gonna do a little stockpile there. Sure, why not? Maybe one there too. This would be like stockpile central. This is our industrial zone, which I don't think there's actually any other real industrial buildings to go in. Because the tavern is not industrial. I mean, there is the mine. Which, as I have found, is mostly a pain to put in. Because wherever it shows red, it will not place. So it would appear this might be the best spot, so you know what? We're gonna tell these two houses to go away. And then a quarry just needs a flat spot. But you have to be careful with the quarry. Because when you place it down, once it's been used up, you can demolish it and retrieve some of your materials back, but it leaves a huge hole that you can't do anything with. And we currently have a trader. So, hello, Mr. Trader. Or Miss Trader, whatever your gender choose to be, whatever. You are going to trade walnuts or roots. We do not need food, so we're just going to pass on this one. Now, this walnut is actually food as opposed to the there is the ability to grow a walnut grove basically, and those tend to cost between 2,000 and 2,500 trade value. It's considerably more, but totally worth it in my opinion. Oh, more people dying of old age. Not good. Yes, indeedy. Okay. How much? Oh. Well, we don't need a builder right now, so then make that a laborer. We only have 313 stone. I'm gonna tell them to collect that stone. Maybe this stone down here. Yes. That's iron. Don't worry about that. We might have to build a tunnel through here eventually. As you can see, there's the tunnel. And it just kind of goes like so. But you can tell it uses a lot of stone in and of itself. So you want to bear that in mind when you start to expand. Now you can build a road there. It's fine. Which I am going to do. We're going to do that. We're going to just let that happen. It'll be fine. So I do want to build houses. Perhaps I can just come around the blacksmith, maybe? Possibly. Or I can just forget houses over there and start trying to move people over here. Might be a thing to do. Alright, I don't think we're... Oh, we only have one. That's fine. Alright. Let's do a little... housing project. If I go like this, 1, 4, 4. So I can fit 3 houses in there, and 1 house in here. Yeah, that might be good. There's some more laborers over here, people living closer to their work. Maybe the blacksmith can live right behind their own house. Yeah, that'll fit. Want them side by side? Perhaps. Be like living in an industrial zone, though. So, what I'm going to do with this one is we're going to start attempting to make all of these houses into stone houses. So when this is nearly done, I think I will kick probably this family out. Hopefully it's not in winter, but sometimes you just don't get to choose when it happens. Although I have all the choice because I'm the one who placed down the first house. Okay, so we're almost there. And there. So this family should move straight into this house. And they did. Ta-da! And I'm going to go ahead and in between the videos and replace these 4 other houses with stone. And we will have to, and that will be a good thing. Yes. So, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a like. Maybe subscribe to us also and ring that notification bell. Oh, excuse me. So you can be alerted to when these videos are posted. And as always, I hope to see you next time.